Rhett, we're going to hit the core. We're going to work the front, back and sides for about 35 minutes. You can have no equipment tonight, or if you've got a resistance band or two, grab that. Or if you've got 2 weights, 2 dumbbells, 2 cans of soup, anything heavy, you can also use that. But if you don't have any equipment, that's okay. We're going to walk you through different levels of intensity. You take what's right for you, but the whole purpose of this class is to work to fatigue. So find the level that's right for you. And in between, working the front, back, and sides, we're going to do some hover and plank work. So let's come down to the floor, lying on your back. Your lower back presses towards the floor, arms by your side. And we're going to start with a quick warm-up. So if you're here tonight, let me know you're in the class. We'll give you a shout out. We're going to start with a leg lift and then down. So knees come over hips and toes tap the floor. So try and stop your thighs just in line with the hips. Don't bring them any further. And draw your belly in tight and lower back towards the floor. So we're going to start warming the lower abdominals, mobilizing the hips, because we're going to need all of that throughout the core class. When you're ready, we're going to bring fingers to temples, make it a C crunch. So shift your ribs to hips, and now we start to integrate the mid and upper abdominals with those lower abdominals. So try not to grab onto the back of your neck, fingers to temples, elbows pull wide. We're going to add a tempo change, up, quick and hold. Hold, throw the arms, slowly out, hold. So we call this our resistance tempo, and we're throwing the arms to warm the thoracic spine. Those knees stay over hips, and shins parallel to the ribs. We've got a few more. Reach as far as you can, and keep the shoulders off the floor. Chin is tucked, and eyes between your thighs. Come up, we're going to pulse. So just pulse here. Now the knees can stay over hips, but if you want to, you can keep the feet on the floor, but try and pick your heels up, and that will take away the work of the legs, and we're just working the abdominals. So this is just our warm-up, reaching long, tucking the chin, and ribs to hips. So you want to feel that slight burn. And when you feel that burn, you know we're in the right place. So keep reaching long, tucking the chin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, bring your knees over hips, arms wide, thank you. We're going to warm your obliques. Knees drop to the front, then to the back. So you want to press your opposite shoulder into the floor, and then drop the knees as low as you can. But if your shoulders are lifting, reduce the range. So knees to the back, center, and knees to the front. And then those shoulder blades are pressing into the floor to anchor you. So you feel that stretch across the waist as you pull the knees up and working the obliques as you drop down. If you want a little more, you can extend the top leg and point the toe. That's going to start to warm your hamstrings. You're going to need them later on as well. A few more. So we'll get our abdominals, our obliques, and our back nice and warm, ready for the next 30 minutes. Knees over hips, fingers and temples cross roll. Twist front, twist back, twist front, twist back. So fingers to temples, pull the elbows wide to open the chest. Now as you twist tonight, alright, turn from the center of the chest. It's all about rotational power. Your toes can tap the floor, or when you're ready, you can start to extend the leg out to 45. Extend and rotate. Extend and rotate. Now just to get the heart rate up a level, We're going to go double time with me now. Twist, 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 twist. So you can come back to the tap. You can extend. And one more level, you can add a reach to the opposite foot. Just going to lay the lift a little higher. So we're going to start to warm the thoracic spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, feet down. Let's start to warm the back body, the powerhouse of your glutes. So roll your shoulders under, heels close, clasp your hands and push your knuckles down towards your heels. We pulse, up and down. Yeah, we're a little pelvic thrust on a Monday night where just lower halfway and use your glutes to power up. You can stay with both feet down or lift one leg and pulse a little faster. And as you do that, we're working the core stabilizers, a little bit of reaction as we're moving faster and still firing up the back body. When you're ready, change sides, or both feet can stay on the floor. You can pulse fast or slow. Keep lifting, keep squeezing, and squeeze that butt as much as you can. Up, 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 up. Good. Feet down. Roll over onto your front. I'm going to finish warming the back. So I want you to take your arms wide. We're going to do an extension and an aeroplane to the front. Extension and an aeroplane to the back. So fingers tap lightly. Eyes focused on the floor. Lift and then rotate. And if you need to push the opposite hand into the floor to help you rotate, go for it. And you want to squeeze your bum as much as you can, and that's going to stop you from hyperextension. One more each side. Alright, come into a hover position. This is your first challenge. So, elbows on the shoulders, knuckles together, and forearms push into the floor. Your knees are hip width, your toes are tucked, and your spine is long. You can stay here on the knees, or if you're feeling good, come onto your toes. But you want that strong pelvic tilt, alright? So you've got a beautiful, natural, long spine. And that's the position we're going to stay in. Hi Libby, how are you? And rage. Hope you're having a good day, good Monday. So feel strong here. Now let me tell you a tip. If you take your feet a little wider, it's a little easier. Alright, it widens the base. So if you're on your toes, you need that, take it. Otherwise, for a little bit more intensity, bring your feet closer together. But your spine stays long. So try not to drop it here. And try not to lift your bum up, nice and long. So we've got about 30 seconds. How strong do you feel? So when we do this later on, you don't want to do any additions to our plank hovers. This is the foundation you want to be at, alright? This is the place you move from. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You feel the bear, right? Come onto your back. We're going to work the mid-abdominals. So, if you've got 2 weights, grab them. If you've got 2 cans, grab them. If you've got nothing, that's okay. So one in each hand, heels off the floor to disengage the hip flexors and just work the abdominals. Weights up, alright? Or whatever you've got up, kick your shoulders, tuck your chin. We're going to work the chest as well. So, we go down, crunch up. So we want to strengthen the pec muscles and the mid-abdominals at the same time. Those strong pecs are going to help you in your push-ups. They're also going to help you in that plank and hover work we've got going on. Now, if you've got no weights today, same deal. Squeeze your pecs as you reach up. and allow them to open on the way down. So you want tension in your arms and hold that squeeze at the top. Whether you got weights or not, same deal. Tuck your chin, shift ribs to hips. Level 2, knees over hips. How high can you pick up your shoulders? Now what I love about these integrating moves, we're working the chest, the core, but as you bring the weights down, you're also working your obliques as your first force to control the weights and take them even. Level 3, feet up to 45. Alright? How's that going for you? So open and close. Squeeze your pecs. You want to feel the strength, ribs to hips. Good, good. We've got about 30 seconds. So you just find your pecs tonight. You can keep your legs up. You can extend and hold them, or you can extend out and bring them in. Up to you. So you can keep that C crunch type move happening, or you can keep the legs static wherever they are. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you've got 1, 2 weights, drop one of them. If you've got none, that's okay. Bring your feet together. We did this one last week. Feet together, knees open wide. Grab your weight, push it towards your toes. No weight, you just reach up towards your toes. We're going to shoot out quick and crunch up slow. Hold, slow. Tuck your chin, ribs to hips. And you're pulling your knees wide to open up the hips, but allow you to come up higher. And if you want to reduce the range, toes tap the floor, but knees still pull wide. Tuck the chin. Lift as high as you can tonight. Extend your tap. Hold. So if I took a photo, we'd see you freeze as you hold it out. And if you want more intensity, feet and weight go lower towards the floor. That's going to create a heat in those lower abdominals the lower you go. Four, 3, 2. Alright, we're going to come to a little pulse. Bring your feet straight up and then push your weight or reach your hands straight to your shoes. If you have tight hamstrings, bend your knees slightly and work from here. But push the weight straight up. Ribs to hips and a small pulse at the top. Legs straight or bend. That's level 1. Level 2 if you want, add a tailbone with the shoulders. So lift the tailbone and shoulders together. It's a really small move, but it's mighty at getting right into those abdominals. Oh, can you feel the abdominal wall burn? Up, up, up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lose your weight. You don't need anything for the next one. We're going to do Pilates 100s, but it's more like Pilates 500. So, listen up. Heels lifted, reach your arms, tuck your chin, and you're going to keep your shoulders off the floor, drawing the belly in tight. Then, we flap your arms like this, as fast as you can, from the shoulder down to your fingertips. And that is going to power you to stay up. So tuck your chin, not just your wrists. Whole arm flaps. And then you want short, sharp breaths. Those short, sharp breaths are going to help you keep going. So this is level 1. Level 2, cross your knees together. Legs at 90. Here's up for level 3. Legs long, take it out to 45, squeeze your quads. Keep fluffing. Level 4, we've got that as well. Take your legs as low as you can and hold that V crunch. Now this one's going to fatigue you, you keep going. You're actually here for 90 seconds, alright? Feels horrible, I know. But when it burns, it means your core's working and we want to get in there. Hey Paige, hey Frank, how are you guys? Oh, hey Tanya and Belinda. So start to feel the burn in your core. Whatever level you're at, you take that. Remember, if you need to pull back here to feet on the floor, absolutely stay with it. But we want to feel that burning sensation in the core. So we've got about 35 seconds left. So short, sharp breathing. Like that, yeah? I haven't had a baby, but I imagine that what I see on the movies is like giving birth, that kind of breath, alright? Let me know if that's what it's really like, if you've had children. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. That is a bit of abdominals. We're coming straight over into our first hover challenge. So, elbows under shoulders, knees hip width, toes tucked. You can stay here on your knees, or you can come onto your toes. Now, whatever choice, we're going to start with some toe taps. Tap out to the front, then back. So as you do that, the hips and shoulders stay square on the floor. And if you're on your knees, still alternate the tap, but how long is your spine? And if you don't want to do the tap, you just hold the hover still. So we're here for about 90 seconds of strength and core stability. So you can alternate the tap on your knees or toes. When you're ready, maybe a little faster. Out, in, out, in. Now when you go faster, you might not tap as wide, that's okay. We reduce the range. But what you feel when you go faster is those abs start to tighten more, which is good. Final level, you can jump. Out, in, out, in. Now if you're jumping tonight, try not to bounce. Minimize the bounce. Out, in, out, in. So you have 30 seconds. Tap, knees or toes. Remember, you can come back here, you can go slow, or you jump head. Go. Feel your core back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to hit the lower abdominal, something you need to swing. Alright, so sit on your back. Hands by your side, fingertips just out to the side. This one's called a stick insect. Alright? So we're going to do lots of different levels for this one. It's a yoga move actually. So, it's like the bridge, but you're going to take the leg forward, then take a seat. So drive your hips. What I love about this one, you're getting a tricep and shoulder workout as well. So drive your hips, level 1's here. Level 2, don't let your butt touch the floor. Hover it off. Drive your hips. It's like I've got a piece of string and I'm pulling you onto the roof. Level 3, point your toe. So now it's stabilization. Driving your heel into the floor to activate the glutes. By extending the leg, that's starting to fire up the lower abdominals. Level 4, swing through. Alright? It's going to give you more momentum. You're going to drive, you're going to activate those mid-abdominals. And if you want balance, lift your heel off the floor and just stay on the ball of the foot. Are your hips coming all the way up? Alright? All the way up. Not just here. Can you get them all the way? Swing. Now if your wrists are hurting, take a break and roll them out. We're going to 20 seconds here. So up, swing back. Up, swing back. Good. Alright, hold there. Lying down on your back, please. Lying down. Alright, arms out to the side. Knees over hips to extend both legs out. We go out, out, in. So we're going to focus on those lower abdominals for the next 3 minutes or so. So extend out to 45, then knees over hips. Now, if you need to pull back a little, feel free to do one leg and then the other leg, alright? So you can alternate at any time or both legs together. Level 2, if you're feeling it, take your legs lower to the floor, feel those lower abdominals back. Good. Level 3, keep your legs low, but hold the shoulders up as you do it. Like when you were in Pilates 100. But draw your belly in tight, tuck the chin. Last one, shoulders down if they're up, legs to 45 and cross. Cross, cross, cross. So just crossing your ankles. And if you need to bend the knees slightly, you've got tight hamstrings, go for it. But push the thighs away from your body. Thighs away. Because that's going to engage those lower abdominals. You want to feel like when you're busting to go to the toilet and you can't hold it any longer, that's the pressure you want to feel down here. So the legs long, or legs bent, and out to 45. And if you want a little more, guess what? Lower to the floor. It's going to add some tension and intensity to the core. Cross. Think about crossing your thighs. Final level, keep the shoulders up again like we've been doing through the class. Tuck the chin. For the last 20 seconds, maybe go fast. Cross, cross. Can you pick up the pace of the cross? Shoulders down, knees bent, high or low. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Good. Alright. Do you remember the rocking chair? If you were here last week, we're going to try that one again. It's a good move. So, straighten one leg. Bend the other leg. Press your knees together. Arms out to the side. We're going to act like a rocking chair. Up and then down. Up. Maybe just lift your tailbone as high as you can. Might be here. Or if you've got a strong lower out, you might be able to lift a little lower. So, I want you to control the arm, yeah? And that foot does not touch the floor. Level 2, slide the ankle to knee, and that way, you can go a little closer to the floor. 3 more this side, 3. Good. 2. 1. Change sides. So knees together, or ankle to knee. But lower abdominals. So we've got that reverse curl feeling, but you're crushing the knees together, or ankle to knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Alright, listen up. We're going to start to head into the obliques and lower abdominals together. But before our challenge, in a plank, bring your legs up. What you do, anchor yourself. It's like a knee drop, but you're going to step the legs down and around and all the way up. So you're drawing a circle with your toes, engaging the obliques here, lower abdominals at the bottom. If you need to bend the knees, bend them. So it's like you're rocking from one butt cheek to the other. And it doesn't matter which way you go. You can switch it up every time. It's still just as hard. But what I want you to think about is that beautiful massage you're getting in the lower back, right? So slow and control. As you drop down, feel the control of the core. Lower abdominals as you cut out your skin, and then the obliques as you come back up. Awesome. Awesome. Couple more. And when you're done with that, come over. Hands on the shoulders. Alright? Knees back, or you can be on your toes. We're in full plank position now. Hands pushing to the floor. Alright, shoulders over wrists to make sure we're safe in that shoulder joint. Now, knees or toes. Check we're doing it, fireflies. So butt back, strike your knee wide, butt to heels. So you can stay on your knees. Just firing up the core, shoulders and back. Pull your knee wide, like you're a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. That's what you feel like, right? Now you can stay on knees, or the beat's gonna drop, you can try your toes. Here. So strike forward fast. Pull the knee wide, and as you strike, feel the core react. So this is level 2. Level 1 on the knees. And there is level 3. You can add a jump, get a little airborne, yeah? Push out the ball of the foot, and pull the knee wide. We're at 10 seconds, foot wide, and fire at the obliques as that knee comes across. Good. Two more. Last one. Good. Now, if you've got a weight, grab it. If you've got a band, you can also set up with that. Whatever we do with the band, you're just going to grab the weight in the same hand. So if you've got a band, grab it in your left hand. Step on. Alright, step on about halfway. If you've got no band, grab a weight in your left hand. Take your feet wide, and then come down deep into a squat, knees in line with toes, chest up. This is about the rotational power of your core, but working the back and glutes. We're going to do a discus throw, alright? So come down. You've got the band in your left hand, or you're holding a weight, alright? But it's down here. Same move. The arm is straight, opposite arm is forward. We're going to rotate from the center of the chest, up and down. So all the way up, and then deep into a squat. Chest stays up and down. Now, if you've got no equipment today, same deal. Rotate and throw the arm. So you want to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Alright, so just stop inside the line of the knee. So the chest doesn't move anymore. Up and down. You got the band, up, release. Tension on, and then tension on. It's about rotational power of the core. 2 more. Up. And 1 more. Up. Right, if you've got the band, change sides. If you've got the weight, grab it in the other hand. Now, if you've got a band, the closer you step to the handle, the harder it is. Toes out, down. Alright? Discus throw. Brace the core, go up. So, lift it. How are we going at home? We're good? Drive and rotate. Shoulders away from ears. Have a cheeky look where you're going to throw the discus and see if you can get it there. Hey Ricky! How you going, Marissa? Are you good? So drop, squeeze the bum. 2 more. 2 more. Last one. Alright, we're going to stay standing for some rotational power of the core. So if you've got a weight, grab it. If you've got a can, grab it. Anything heavy, you just need one thing. So feet wide, toes out. Brace your core. Come down into a squat. Chest is up. If you've got a weight, pin it on your chest, elbows wide. If you've got nothing, same deal. Alright? Knuckles together. We're just going to rotate from the center of the chest. So it's a really small move. The hips do not move. Alright? You're rotating above. So ground the heels, press the knees out. Now, your legs are going to burn, and that's okay. But you're feeling the rotation of the core. Keep the chest up. Now, our intention for the class was for intensity, alright? And also tension. How do we bring more tension? Take the weight further away from the body. Or your arms. Go! Go! Feel that rotational power of the core. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down to the floor. Weight or no weight. Doesn't matter which way you lie. If you've got a weight, you're going to bring it up. If you don't have a weight, you're just going to reach your hand. The arms on the floor, take it out long, palm up. Knees drop to 45. Alright? Listen. Crunch here. So we're going to go crunch out. Crunch out. Now, if you just want to do one leg, you can absolutely just do the top leg. Pull the elbow down as you crunch. So ribs to hips. One leg or two legs. You do what's right for you. Now what's going to challenge you a little more is try not to lift this high. Push that bottom rib cage into the floor. Reduce the range to add the intensity. It's about the side flexion of the top ribs to hips. Right, hold it up and pulse. Pulse, 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 pulse. Keep it small. Keep it tight. Use that bottom arm to help control. 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing around. So same thing on the other side. Drop your knees to 45. Arm wide, arm up. One or two legs you choose. Crunch, extend. Crunch, extend. Now the lower you take your legs, remember, the harder it's going to feel. So maybe it's 1. Take it back if you need to, it's your workout. Draw the belly in, pull the elbow down as you crunch. Now we've only got about 4 minutes left of the class. Hold it up and pulse. Up, 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 up. Remember, side flexion. If you can't keep the feet up, keep them here. And maybe then you bend the arm, just pulse here. Up to you. Up, up, up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we want to bring focus to the back now. Alright, focus to the back. So, come into a plank position. 2 weights or hands on the floor. Alright? So if you want to and you've got 2 weights, you can just have your hands on them or not. Alright? We're going to do 1 tricep press, then 1 row. 1 tricep press, other side. If you've got no equipment, same deal. Pull the elbow up, slide the shoulder blade across. That's going to engage those postural muscles of the upper back. So knees or toes, weights or no weights. But the spine is long. Control the core. Elbows in, shoulder blades squeeze together. Let's try 2 more of these, and then we're going to add on to the move. So, working out triceps and push-ups are great for the back body. Lose the weight, nothing now. So you've got 1 tricep push-up, then you're going to walk out and back. Down, up, walk the hands out, and back. So knees or toes, this is level 1. Walk out, walk in. Elbows in, spine long. You can walk slow or fast, up to you. Check the adult. You're going to jump out. So 1 press, jump out, walk back. Press, jump out, or alternate the hands. You can even jump out on your knees. Good. Spine long, elbows in. Power out the back body, the strength of the core, working triceps and shoulders at the same time. Let's try 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Come up to standing, we're going to finish with some caterpillars, alright? So, feet under hips, you have to forward from the hips. Reach down, legs as straight as you can. You're going to walk all the way out to plank, alright? Then, walk all the way up, alright? So, walk out, level 1's here. Alright, spine long, keep your legs long, walk out. And then reach up. Level 2, walk out. Add that tricep press at the bottom. Alright, then the legs as long as you can, and then reach up. Alright, good. So walk out, and walk back up. Walk out and press, walk back up. 1 more level to finish. Check this. Walk out, press, walk out, jump up. Alright? Walk out, press, walk out, jump. Alright? And then, if you really want to fire up the core, go faster. Alright? 20 seconds. Brace your core, walk out long to plank, press, back up and jump, or just straight out and out. We've got 10 seconds. How we feeling? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're done. That is the end of core for a Monday night. Let us know your thoughts. If you have nothing on for the rest of your night, join me for some cardio at 6:30, 7 minutes. Have a good night, guys.